If you're interested in joining one of our sororities, we would love to have you. You're the type we're looking for: committed, enthusiastic, and a leader.
We know you'll do great things here, and hopefully we'll be able to open up some doors for you. You'll make lifelong friendships, and hopefully you'll be the type of person whose positive impact will be felt here for many years.
This is the start of something really cool. We know you have your reasons for joining, but we also know the reasons you'll stay will be entirely different. Trust us on that one.
Soon these letters will be yours, but there's one important lesson we must impress upon you before you sign your name on that dotted line, pay that first fee, and get your first t-shirt.
It's the most important thing that any sorority can impress on its new members. Truly, our survival as an organization on this campus and nationwide depends on you understanding this one simple message and taking it to heart.
It's more important than our history, our traditions, our structure, or our rules, because if you don't understand the most fundamental lesson, then none of the other stuff will matter.
And if you don't get this one golden rule, then your son or daughter may not be able to join this kind of organization someday. And this will all be just a fuzzy memory.
Well, here it is. Ready?
From the moment you say yes to this organization,
You're always wearing your letters.
I'm going to repeat it. From the moment you say yes to this organization,
You are always wearing your letters.
We're not talking about a tattoo on your ankle, some party favor, or a badge you wear on your dress.
What we mean is that when you say yes to a lifetime membership with this group, everything you say, do, and represent from that moment forward is a direct reflection on this group, on its members, and the thousands of women who have came before you.
Every decision, every achievement, and every mistake you make happens to all of us from this point forward.
When you go to the grocery store, you represent us.
When you turn 21 and hit the town, you're representing us.
when you become the leader of another campus organization, you represent us.
When you insult someone or talk badly about another fraternity or sorority, you represent us.
When you face issues in a relationship and make decisions on how you behave during that time, you represent us.
When you go on spring break, you represent us.
When you go home and sit at your mother's dining room table, you represent us.
When you go and get a job and work for a company or an organization, you represent us.
When you commit your life to that special person someday, you represent us.
You're always wearing your letters as if they were tattooed on your forehead.
It doesn't matter if you're in a jersey with our name on it or in a business suit at an interview.
We live in a time where the actions of one individual can kill a group like ours. One choice on a Friday night ruined what a generation has built to make.
All of the stuff that belongs to us can either be boxed up or thrown out based upon the choices that you make.
If it seems a little intense, that's good, because it's serious.
If it sounds like too much responsibility or you don't think you can represent us at all times, then walk away now.
Do us the favor. We won't think less of you. In fact, we'll thank you.
But don't say yes unless you understand. It's a big deal and not everyone can do it.
Forget everything you've heard up until this point.
Forget how much you might desire this or how bad you want to be in the group.
Just clear your mind and ask yourself one question.
Are you ready to never take them off?
Because when you say yes, you're not just putting letters on your sweatshirt, you're putting them in your heart.
You're forever stamping your identity with them.
Everything you are from this point on becomes who we are.
You will make mistakes, but your sisters will be there to remind you of your commitment.
There will be times that you see your sisters forgetting their promise, and you will have to remind them. That's the whole part of this Greek life thing. We work together to make ourselves better women who stand for something.
We carry each other.
We matter to one another.
If we're doing Greek life right, then we'll make you a better person.
If you're doing it right, you'll make us a better organization.
So please think about it. Take it seriously.
Because if you say yes, these letters belong to you as surely as they belong to our founders.
If you say yes, these letters become your responsibility forever.
That's the promise.
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 Were you recording?
We live in a time where the actions of one man or woman
Forget how much you might desire this or
I'll just record you for a second or two.
especially this line's about forgetting your promise as a sister.
All of the stuff you see
for you. You are representing us. We know you'll do great things here, and hopefully we'll be able to open up some doors for you.